my mum's traveller, obviously a Joyce. Dougie Joyce is my cousin. Then I started overlapping people. That's when I started earning enemies because I'm young and I'm earning big money. I'd be giving everyone the pure stuff so they'd come to me. I'd be like, bruv, make sure you come to me. Delete this guy's number. People nowadays would be grabbing young kids to do it for them.
Because that's the county lines thing that people,
Yeah. I never done all that. I make the same amount of money they're doing out there in my area.
If they bought 5 mates and you give them one
free.
Oh,
that's
right.
exactly how it works.
So you had your own loyalty cards?
Yeah. You're saying you're gonna shoot up my gaff, let's go to war, innit? I'm ready, bro. This guy was bad, kidnapping kids, just doing a madness. They weren't intent to supply on that because it weren't enough. But that's the only time I've ever been nicked. I've always been discreet. Ordered a gun off the dark web, made sure it's the next day. Stupidly enough, I've done it to my fucking nan's address. One of them's jumped out, hey, stop! Gone straight over my bike. It was like Grand Theft Auto, bruv, I'm telling you, because the helicopter's out now. I'm on a little 50cc bike. Yo, you're thingy, innit? Yeah, that's me, bro. Yeah? Alright. Straight in my leg.
Welcome back to the Criminal Connection podcast, and this episode is proudly brought to you by Betovo. Before we get stuck into this week's episode, we're going to give a big shout out to our sponsors.
This season's podcast is brought to you by Superstar Speakers Events. They are the UK's #1 destination for exclusive live experiences. These guys don't just put on events, they deliver unforgettable nights with some of the biggest names in sports, entertainment and beyond. From jaw-dropping Q&A sessions to meet and greets and unmissable stage interviews, they bring you face-to-face with the icons you love. Whether it's football legends spilling the secrets of the beautiful game or entertainment stars sharing untold stories, Superstar Speakers knows how to create memories that last a lifetime. And here's the big news. I'll be teaming up with them for an evening with Terry Stone, a live tour you won't want to miss. Head over to superstarspeakers.co.uk for dates, details and tickets. Massive thanks to Superstar Speakers for supporting our podcast. Please go check out their up-and-coming events now and book yourself a night to remember. Click on the link below and get involved. Welcome back to the Criminal Connection podcast. My name's Terry Stone, and today we've got an unveiling or an unmasking. His name's Tee Trizz. He's known as the King of Islington. You probably won't recognise him because he normally wears a balaclava, but today we're going to unveil him and mask him for you all to see and meet the King of Islington. Please put your hands together for Tee Trizz! Woo!
Yes.
How are you?
I'm sweet as to, how are you?
Yeah, so you decided to lose the balaclava?
Yeah, man, that's it, bruv. Thought to take it off. Finally, about time, do you know what I mean? So, yeah bruv.
Yeah, so for a lot of our viewers and listeners, obviously UK rap now is probably the biggest it's ever been. And obviously it's interlinked with crime. It's interlinked with, the hood, working classes.
Yeah.
And obviously you've been an Islingtonite all of your life. If you don't know where Islington is, it's in North London.
That's it,
and it'd be good just to hear about your story, really.
Yeah.
What it was like growing up, and just your journey, really. From when you were born, how you grew up, where you grew up.
Yeah, so I grew up in Islington, North London, as you know. So, obviously started as a young kid, obviously, with my mum, single parent. She, what can I say, man? She was the best mum ever, So, Dad weren't around as much, he was in and out of our lives, sort of thing, sort of popping in and out and this, that sort of thing. But mum done the best that she could, we didn't have much money, but whatever, you know what I mean? My mum made sure we had the best and we made sure we had our food on the table every single day. So that's the most important thing, you know what I mean? So.
Was your big family, T?
Yeah, big family, man. Obviously, my mum's traveller, so she's obviously a Joyce. So, the Joyces, Dougie Joyce is my cousin. So she come down from that side of the family.
Right.
Her mum is called Roseanne Joyce, and that's the sister to Big Joe Joyce, the King of the Travellers.
Right.
So that's sort of, that's relations there.
Yeah.
So she come down from there. Dad, not really too familiar with his family, to be honest.
Right.
Just know my nan from his side of the family. which I love her to bits.
Well,
you
where's
know?
she? Is she in East London? Or...
No, my nan's in, she's in Islington. The whole family's based in Islington.
Got it.
No, the whole family's in Islington. So, yeah, I was at my nan's majority of my teens.
Right.
Due to my little brother being born, Tee Trizz, and then obviously we got Tommy as well. So too much, it wasn't, you know what I mean, in Islington we didn't have, it's crowded, you know, so it was like a, what was it, 2-bedroom flat, and then obviously, so it got a bit crowded, moved to my nan's in my teens, so she put up a majority of the madness that I was going through my nan, so big up to Nancy as well, big up to Mumsy. You know, they gone through the madness throughout my life, so...
when did the madness start?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, bruv. I'll sort of say, bruv, when I was about 11, I was with the Highbury lot. Highbury lot used to come down to Hilltop. Obviously, I'm from Hilltop Estate, so they used to come down. We used to go around on mopeds and all that, just, you know what I mean, like just nicking bikes and all that, but not from the lower class. We used to nick from the rich, if you know what I mean. So that's what we used to do. Go around nicking bikes and whatever. And
so when you say nicking bikes, are you on about motorbikes?
Yeah. So we used to nick big bikes, innit? So go around and just joyride, innit? That's what we used to do.
Oh,
and
so
then,
you weren't doing it to make any money? It was just
just having a laugh, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Just going around on the flats, you know what I mean? Summertime, everyone's doing wheelies, crashing into each other and all this madness, bruv. You know what I mean? But that's how it was back then. It was all right. Like once you're on the estate, the neighbors know you. It's sweet. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's where it started. So just started with bikes, nicking bikes, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna move on to something better. I need to start making money for myself, bro. So I started shotting food, innit? Started moving a bit of grub for myself.
And when you say grub, we're not talking about fast food, are we?
No. We're talking about just food that you can digest, you know, digestible food.
What was it to start off with?
Yeah, it's just a bit of puff to start with, bro. As a kid, you know what I mean? Just running around and
how old was you then when you was doing that?
I was about 11.
Fucking hell, so you're nicking bikes, selling
Yeah, you know what I mean? I was looking up to the elders and that at start, do you know what I mean?
Do you know what's interesting, T? Like, we've had a conversation with loads of different people, and one of the things that has been a reoccurring theme is that we've been talking to people and everyone's sort of saying, you know, where's it all coming from? You know what I mean? And obviously, what you're saying is basically you're growing up essentially in the hood, and your role models essentially are doing bad things. So you see the guy selling the drugs, nicking the bikes, you nick the bikes, you're having fun.
Yeah.
You go, I need some money.
Yeah.
But you didn't think about getting a part-time job in McDonald's or anything like that.
Nah. I wasn't really thinking of jobs like that. I didn't really.
I want to make some fast money.
I just want fast money, bruv. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't really sit there, listen to another person. I didn't want to have an answer to someone. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to be my own boss. I was like, yeah, do you know what? I'm going to start off. I'm going to show these lot.
Right.
I can earn more than all of you lot. I can do it better. I can do it. And that's what happened. Do you know what I mean?
And did you get your brothers involved in it as well? Was it just you?
No, just me. I never got my brothers involved. Nothing like that. Family, never. Like I've learned, don't do business with family, bro, because it will never end well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just always learned that. I've been told by my elders, people around me. Do you know what I mean? So just done it on my own. And then I started overlapping people. That's when I started earning enemies and people that just started hating on me for no reason, because I'm young, I'm very young, and I'm earning big money, bro. They're like, bro, how's this little kid going around earning mad money, bro?
What was you earning then when you was...
Bro, do you know what it was, yeah? People will be out there complaining that, oh, £10, I can't be bothered to go hit that. I can't be bothered to go meet my man, or...
11 fucking £10 a lot of money.
Yeah, bro, I'm like, I'm gonna go whatever person. I'm not complaining, bro. That's a lot of money to me. These people, the older lot, they could be complaining about £10, but you forgetting, you add that up, you round that up. People just be continuously adding £10. People want it. So I was like, do you know what? I'm gonna overlap you lot and show you. Like, all right, it's done. £10, everywhere. Then all of a sudden, I'm overlapping these. Like, he's like, how are they doing it, bro? Just doing it like that. Then started earning enemies, bro, out of nowhere. Just different areas. People that are just older than me, bro. I'm like 11, 12, getting enemies at 30, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like, bro, these are all big men to me. Do you know what I mean? There's one geezer. He's dead now, innit? I'm just gonna call him by Monks because don't really want to expose his name.
Right.
But he's dead now, anyways. But he was doing mad things, bad things, bro. Like, this guy was bad, kidnapping kids, kidnapping all these drug dealers you can imagine, like, just doing a madness.
Where was he? Was he like local, or was he from a different?
He was from Islington.
Right.
He was based in Islington. People know when I'm talking now, they're gonna understand they're not gonna know exactly who I'm talking about. As soon as I say start kidnapping and all this stuff, they're gonna know exactly what I'm on about. This geezer was going around causing havoc, kidnapping every drug dealer you can think about, torturing them, tying them to fucking radiators, turning it on, leaving it on all day, like fucking chopping your toenails off and that, like just trying to get answers out of you, bruv. Do you know what I mean? But I was like 12 one day, bruv. This geezer come out of nowhere. People told me he does black magic and all this madness, innit? So I didn't really understand black magic at the time.
He wasn't dressed up, was he? He didn't have like a fucking...
Bruv, this geezer, do you know what? He dressed up in, he claimed he was Islam. Right. He supported Islam, but he used Islam in a way where it's bad. So he done terrorism acts in the name of Islam.
Right.
So he was wearing a burqa, going around just doing mad acts in the name of Islam. And
did he actually say that he was a Muslim now, or was he just?
Yeah,
or was it the pretense of people thought he was a Muslim?
So he would go around saying he was a Muslim,
but he wasn't.
He wasn't. He was just doing crazy acts and stuff like that, wearing the burqa. And one day I come across him. People say he does black magic and stuff like that because he appears out of nowhere. Right. And exactly what happened, he appeared out of nowhere when I was a kid. One day I was in an alleyway. There's nowhere he could have appeared from. Do you know what I mean? I just one second I looked away, the next minute he was there. He's grabbed me by my neck, put a flipping, I don't know what type of knife it was, but he put it right up to my back, right in my kidney sort of thing. He's like, if you make one more move, you move or do anything, I'm gonna push this straight in your stomach. I was like, bro, I don't want no problems, bro. I don't know who you are. I can't even see you. I don't want no problems. I'm a kid, do you know what I mean? I'm just doing my thing. He's like, no. So he dragged me, walked me around the whole area, trying to explain this and that, like, just, do you know what I mean? And yeah, he realized I was a kid, because I was quite a big guy for my age, you know what I mean? I was, I think I was about 11, 12 stone. I was big, you know, I was a stocky kid, you know? And he thought I was older for my age, of course, so, and obviously he was asking for my cousin, this, that, and obviously I couldn't give up my cousin or nothing like that, because he knew my cousin was quite high in the, he was doing his thing, do you know what I mean? Just say that, he was doing his thing. And he was asking for my cousin. I was like, I don't know who you're on about, I don't know who that is, and just going on. And then you see one other guy, that's another drug dealer, he's gone, all right, cool, wait here 1 second, innit? Just let me go, thinking I'm gonna stay or something.
Yeah, I mean, you're fucking gone now.
Bruv, I'm gone. I'm gone, bruv. I'm a kid, do you know what I mean? I'm like 11, 12. I'm like, yeah, bruv, I'm gone, mate. So, gone straight to my cousin, told him what happened. He's like, bruv, you don't know who that is, mate. That guy is, stay away from that guy, and just make sure you avoid him at all costs. Then started doing my research on him, found out who he is, and I found out, bro, this is a big head, bruv. Anyways, next thing you know, where he was doing so much madness in Islington, terrorizing it, people just had enough, bruv. People just had enough, and they said, this guy needs to go. Do you know what I mean? A week later, I heard he got shot in the head, bruv, outside the studio. So, you know, like, karma comes back on you, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Well, if you're going around fucking torturing people and
yeah,
sending their drugs,
especially little kids, bruv. Yeah, exactly, bruv. You do it to the wrong person, it's gonna end wrong, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And that's an example right there. Karma's, you know what I mean? You do mad stuff and do it in the wrong way, karma's gonna come back at you in an evil way. Do you know what I mean? So that's exactly what happened, bruv. Yeah, he's
no longer with us.
So from there, I sort of just moved up because everyone's sort of relaxed then, innit? Sort of everyone's like, do you know what, he's gone. There's no more we can just go about.
So he was the fucking bogeyman.
He was the boogeyman. He was the devil of Islington, I'll be honest with you, bruv. And he was terrorizing the whole of Islington. As soon as he left, everyone was like, you know, It went mad from there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then as you sort of progressed, you know, in the street, what was the natural progression for you just to move up?
Yeah, bruv, I just thought, yeah, sweet. My man's gone now. I ain't got people like that over my head, you know what I mean? So I started just grabbing bigger bits. I thought, you know what, the path ain't really doing it for me, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Doing all this. It's all right money, it's fast money, but I need to make bigger money now. Moved on to the white fairy dust, you know, the white snowy stuff. And I started moving tickets and started moving it from there. And then that's when I realized, all right, cool. I can make big money, 350, whatever, up there and onwards for whatever, 500 or whatever. Moved on from there.
And at this age, you still like 12, 13, was you?
Yeah, so I started moving the snow. I was about 14.
Wow.
When I was about 14, because that's when my people started telling me about it. You make better money. I was all right, cool.
And obviously, like, you know, most people that are watching or listening to this show will have seen The Wire, will have seen Top Boy, but when you actually look at the real life, right? What was the? Did you literally just buy, you know, a lump and then break it down and then sell it? I mean, where would you keep it? Would you have it in your house or would you have it hidden somewhere?
You know, I was a bit stupid of it, to be honest. I had it in my house and people told me never keep it in your house. Right. And I was cheesy with it, you know what I mean? I would have it in my house, I would have it in my pocket. People, do you know what I mean, on the street, they would have it in their bollocks or they would have it somewhere in their ass. Do you know what I mean? Me, I was cocky with it. I didn't give a shit. Right. Because I thought, I never really got stopped like that when I was driving. Because I used to do it on a bike. I never used to do it on foot. Never used to do it on a pedal bike or nothing. I was always on a motorbike. So
it was like the fucking Uber Eats of game.
Yeah, bruv. I was flying around on a motorbike. Could be there in a minute. Do you know what I mean? Right. So, yeah, bruv. So I was moving it up from there, grabbing big bits. And then I thought, yeah, this is sweet. I need to start grabbing bricks now, innit? I need to start grabbing big lumps. Right. To start moving on. Then I started grabbing people my age. I never used to grab anyone younger. People nowadays to be grabbing young kids to do it for them, having them run around. I never done that.
Because that's the county lines thing that people, so they get the kids.
I never done all that bollocks, man. That's all mad stuff to me. I thought I can do it in my area, bro. I can make the same amount of money they're doing out there in my area. But just do it smart and wisely, innit? Don't do it stupid. Having it bait wherever, or fucking flashing it on your phone, or do you know what I mean? Meeting people broad daylight, none of that shit, man. You need to know the person to meet them in their gaff, do you know what I mean? And all that stuff.
Oh, so your stuff would be literally like, what would they ring you or would they message you?
Yeah. So they just give me a little text, come round, I'll be in there, I'll just make sure, I'll be like, bruv, you gotta make sure it's an inside place, and I'm not doing it outside, it's all bait like that. I'm not trying to get clocked or nothing like that. Right. Always used to do it inside. And then, I'd always meet people inside, bruv. And my customers were the most loyal people you would ever meet, mate.
Is that because you give them whatever you were selling them?
I'd never, see my stuff, I never used to like bash it up and none of that shit, you know what I mean? People putting mad chemicals in their stuff or this mad. So I never used to do it. I used to give it to people pure. Right. And this is what people told me, that don't give it to people pure, put a bit of bash in there or something, or break it down, or nah, bruv. I want people to come back to me. Right. Do you know what I mean? I want people to be like, nah, I'm leaving that geezer. I prefer this stuff. Right. Do you know what I mean? So that was the tactic I used to use. Before I used to make the mad money, I used to gain customers first. Right. I used to steal everyone's customers.
So you're building up your clientele.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. So I was building up the clientele. I'd be giving everyone the pure stuff, so they'd come to me. I'd be like, bro, make sure you come to me. Delete this guy's number.
Were they calling you T then?
Yeah, they just call me T.
Oh, right.
So everyone knows me as T.
It was like T's got the best shit.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. T in Islington, bro. Make sure you go to him. Do you know what I mean? Then everyone would dish out the number. I'd be like, make sure you sell that number to someone else. Drop it. Right. Share that number. Just
so I can get me around it, and obviously the viewers and listeners get around it. So you go out, you get all these people, you're serving them up, you know, the good shit. Yeah. And they're all going, oh, you know, this is amazing, blah, blah. Did you do like a loyalty scheme where if they went out and sort of brought in a mate,
Yeah.
then you give them a discount, or if they bought 5 mates and you give them one
Yeah,
free.
yeah.
Oh,
That's
right.
exactly how it works. So
So you had your own loyalty card.
Yeah,
so you
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, yeah. So you did.
I was like, mate, if you give out that number and you make sure 5 people call me today, bruv, you come back to me or you come to me or whatever, I'll give you a free one on top of what you're grabbing, bruv. And that's what people loved.
Right.
Oh, bruv, this geezer's, he's proper, you know what I mean? He looks after us. Right. I wasn't no bumping people, bumping my people. And make sure I'd give a bit extra than what people were giving that.
Right.
So people giving that 0.4s. I'll give a 0.6. Do you know what I mean?
So they don't sell grams anymore. Is it always like half or?
Yeah. People, so that was back in the day selling points, obviously, when I was making quick cash and I was meeting people at their house.
What do points make?
So
Prizes.
Yes, bro. Yes.
But that was it. But because I've heard people talk about 0.4s and 0.6s, and I did wonder what they was talking about. So it's not grams anymore. They
No.
sell
Yeah, it's just tickets,
0.4.
innit? Yeah, so a 0.4 would be like a little ticket, innit? So people will sell 0.2s.
I'm interested in this, right?
Yeah.
Because where does fucking tickets come from? Because I've heard people call it packet.
Yeah.
And I've heard people call it fucking white stuff and all sorts of things.
I think it's an Islington thing, you know?
Really?
Yeah, I think it's an Islington thing. I've
I've
heard people
going
call
on
it
about
packet.
tickets, and I just wonder where it come from.
Yeah. I've heard packet as well, and I'm thinking, what the fuck's packet, bruv? And I'm thinking, all right, cool, I've understand it now. People from outside of London call it packet.
Right.
People inside of London call it like tickets.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So
But a 0.4 is 0.4 of a gram.
yeah,
0.6
0.4. Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Is that just because people didn't want as much, or is it because they didn't want to spend as
People
much?
realise that if you just break it down into little points, you could just make quick little 40 quids, little 60 quids. Do you know what I mean? And then
So what does
easy.
what does a gram go for?
gram goes for about, what do you say? It's at 0.4. About 120.
Wow.
Yeah.
When I was younger, we used to pay £50.
That's what I'm saying, bro. But that's street value, innit?
But I'm joking. But I know. I mean, I know it sounds mad, but with the cost of living, has it even affected the drugs game as well?
Bro, I'll be real. It has. It's made it a drag.
Because I remember, and I don't know where I get it from, but I'm sure. If you bought a gram of coke, it was 50 quid. And it might have been 60 quid, but £120. I mean,
yeah, bro.
That's doubled.
Yeah, bro. So it's like you got.
That's an expensive habit, right? I mean,
that's what I mean, bro. People got to keep up with that in their daily life. You know what I mean? I don't know how people do it, bro. But it's an expensive habit. You know what I mean? But yeah, like you said, back to the cost of living, it has affected it. Do you know what I mean? It's like made it a drought, bro. People are like, oh, bro, I'm starving it, mate. I need to double it up.
Right.
And people just run with it, you know what I mean? Because they can't do nothing about it.
I suppose if that's how much, if you want to take it and that's how much it costs, then
You know what I mean? You tell them go somewhere else, they can't go somewhere else, they're gonna come to you. Do you know what I mean? So, but I wasn't that guy, do you know what I mean? I wasn't selling it 120, bro. I'll sell it to you for 80 quid, do you know what I mean?
And then from there, obviously you built up this these clients. How many people would you say you had?
Oh, bruv. Even my nan will tell you this, bruv.
Was she in on it as well?
No.
No, I could just see her sitting there wrapping it all up in the kitchen. Now we got to get these out. Don't worry, I'm on it.
Oh, big up Nan, man. She was a diamond, you know what I mean? Like she
Is she still alive?
Yeah.
Amazing.
I was just with her today, actually. Yeah. Where was we tell?
About your nan.
Clientele, that's it. Yeah,
she was in. She had a mask on and she was doing all. I'm only joking, Nan. If you're watching this, I'm only joking.
So sweet, Nan. Yeah, so, bruv, she can even tell you herself, bruv. I couldn't even sleep. I could not sleep, bruv. Yeah, I'll be sitting there, ringing. I'll be telling people I'm 5 minutes away. I'm still in bed, bruv. You know what I mean? I'm still in bed, just sitting there, like, I'm 5 minutes away. I'm on the. I'm literally there, bruv, and it just be ringing non-stop, non-stop. I'm telling you, I've had about 300 and something people I had to send out texts to.
Wow.
But not every single 300 and something people are going to call me every day. But what I'm saying is you send that out daily, just to let people know I'm about 8 in the morning,
right,
non-stop, you know what I mean? Or seven.
So it was like a mailing campaign. You'd be like,
Yeah.
hey
You
guys,
just, boom.
this is Tee.
Yeah, exactly, bro. On my bike all day,
We've got
bro.
a special deal for you today.
350, whatever, you know what I mean? And I beat people's prices, bro. Always. I'd make sure I'd watch someone else's texts and I'd be like, right, I'm beating that today.
So when with the phone, I know it might sound stupid, but
Yeah.
it wasn't a contract phone, was it? It was
No, it's just a little throwaway phone,
okay, so
isn't
a
it?
throwaway phone.
Yeah, throwaway
and
SIM.
then how you kept on top of it? Did you like have a amount of time? So you'd have a week or a month, and then you break the SIM up, and then there'd be another one.
Yeah. So do you know what it was? Yeah, I'd have like say a month or 2 months on the SIM, because I knew the people around me I trust that I had on the thing. But out of 300 and something people, there's going to be a couple of odd ones. You know what I mean?
And when you sent the message out,
Yeah.
I take it was well written in that.
Yeah,
it didn't
yeah.
mention drugs. It was
it's all
sort of-
discreet. Yeah.
So if
yeah.
somebody did get that number, or they were
I'd write a funny message to them, innit? So I'd wake up, they'll see a funny message like, yeah, I know you're watching this, you little mug, or da-da-da, and
you know what
I've got, like, I've got the best, and da-da-da. I'd make something like a little funny joke out of it to make someone smile. They'd be like, you know, I'm going to ring him today, bro. He's cracked me up this morning already, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'll bell him. Oh, that message was funny. Oh, yeah. Just so they could ring it, and then I could tell them, yo, I've got cheaper one today. I'm going to do you a better deal than yesterday.
Right.
And that's how I worked around it. And this is how I competed with other people and kept up. And no one was able to beat me at that certain thing.
Did you ever have any sort of run-ins with the law? I mean, did you or have you been lucky that you've managed to sort of?
Yeah, bruv. Like, I've actually been lucky, to be honest, with the law. Cause I haven't actually been arrested for any of that type of like drugs or nothing like that. It's only one time I was actually bruv, I don't know what I done. I was on my bike. I was drunk. I had a drink at my boy's house, and I jumped on my bike. I was very stupid. I forgot I had something in my bag.
Right.
I was doing stupid stuff on my bike, driving around, and do you know what I mean? Just doing silly shit. Police have stopped me, and I forgot I had a bit of food on me, and obviously they searched me and all that. I forgot I had it, and they've just opened up my jacket to search me, and they just smelt it. They're like, bruv. Yeah, that was only for weed anyways.
You say,
it was only for a bit of puff.
I've got arthritis. It's for my.
I just said, I suffer with mad anxiety. I got panic, you know what I mean? And then they just said, all right, sweet. And got nicked for it, obviously. It was just obviously, it wasn't intent to supply on that because it wasn't enough to sort of, do you know what I mean? But that's the only time I've ever been nicked for puff. I've always been discreet. Right. Always made sure I'm never bait, never dressed up in a stupid way when I'm driving around. Right. Have a high vis on, look like I'm going to work. Right. Do you know what I mean? I was proper in with it, like, do you know what I mean? Discreet. Yeah. It was like a little ninja going through the street. You'd never find me. Never. Do you know what I mean? So, never had a run-in with the law with that. Right. So I've always been lucky.
And then obviously on the street, like you said, you had a few haters and a few...
Yeah. So this is where I built up enemies now. I built up a lot of enemies with this. So a lot of people started hating. And they started trying to get my little brother involved. And I was like, nah, bro, this is not a game. Like, you can't be like trying to sell like food to my little brother, trying to get my little brother to sell food and stuff like this. So I found out people were hiding it from me, trying to hide the fact that they're trying to sell weed to my little brother. When I hated that, I tried to let my little brother stay out of that life. I didn't want him to come near that life ever. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to hide the fact that I was doing that shit. Do you know what I mean? I told my mum, told everyone, hide that from my little brothers. I don't want them to see that because I'm a role model to them at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? I want to make sure, Anyways, these people are trying to sell fucking shit to my little brother, trying to get him on board, trying to make him sell weed, trying to sell this, sell that. I was like, nah, you're taking the piss. So what I did, I done a roundup. Told all of them, yeah, I'm going to grab your food. I'm going to buy all of it. I'm going to buy it. Told them, round up all their food. I said, I'm going to buy it. Got all their food. What I did was, got a bunch of fake notes, innit? All these fake notes. I said to them, I'll buy it off all of them. Gave them all fake notes to all of them that was trying to fucking sell the food to my little brother. So, right. Got the fake notes and I sold it to all of them. A day later, they've all clocked. This fucking cunt, bruv. This guy is as fucking scammed us all, bruv. It's all fake notes. They all rang me up, so I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill your little brother. I'm going to come to your mum's gaff. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. So they're going to shoot me up. I'm like, yeah? So I'm going to shoot you up by tomorrow. I was like, yeah? Oh, sweet. Let's see. Let's see how fast you can get a gun before me, yeah? Let's see. Ordered a gun off the dark web, made sure it's the next day. Got a gun off the dark web. Stupidly enough, I'd done it to my fucking nan's address. I was in a moment of rage, bruv. Yeah, I was in a moment of rage, panicking, thinking, bruv, people are trying to threaten my little brother, threaten my family, bruv. Oh, sweet. Stupidly enough, I ordered the fucking thing to my nan's, bruv. I wasn't even thinking. Anyways, before the guns come, that day when they threatened me, I'm driving on my bike, going around, hitting it, doing whatever. 4 of them are pulled up on bikes, themselves as well. They're pulled up on bikes. I was in Finsbury Park, underneath the big bridge, you know, the bridge in Finsbury Park.
Yeah.
It's underneath there. 4 bikes are pulling in front of me, like, pulling out shanks and shit. I'm like, sweet, I've dodged all of them, come out. Now I'm driving down fucking Holloway Road, but the opposite way. So all cars are coming because it's a one-way system, innit? So I'm fucking driving. These cunts are trying to follow me behind. 2 of them had crashed in Finsbury Park with trying to even drive on the one-way system. I'm driving down the one-way system now. 2 bikes are chasing me. Bruv, it's like a fucking, I don't know what the game, do you know that game with the fucking duck and you got to cross the road without getting hit by the cars?
Oh,
you know that little game? What's it called?
Crossy Road.
Yeah. So I'm driving about 80 miles an hour,
right,
on a one-way system, trying to avoid these, because I got, you know what I mean, I ain't fucking trying to get stabbed up on that and none of that, bruv. You know what I mean? I've got, trying to live a life, bruv. So I'm driving up this one-way system, dodging fucking so many cars. It was a busy day as well. They're flying at me, bibbing at me, this, that. I've nearly died about 4 times trying to dodge these cars, you know what I mean? I'm up Holloway Road now, going up towards the Prism. Another geezer's crashed just before he got over the lights towards the Prism.
right.
I've got this geezer, this white geezer coming up towards me. He's putting his foot on the fucking, on the exhaust pipe, innit? He's just pushing it, because basically if you put your foot on the exhaust pipe when it's driving, I don't know if people know this, but if you put your foot on the exhaust pipe, it can actually stop the bike. Turns it off, it just cuts out completely.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Okay. So if you're driving on a bike and you just put your foot on the exhaust pipe, just cover it. It's got no air coming out. It just, the bike will just switch off completely.
That's good for if anybody gets their phone or their watch nicked in the West End and someone's on a moped, put your foot on the...
Straight up, bruv. Slap your foot straight on that, bruv. Go on. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. That's another little trick that you could learn. Just put your foot on the exhaust pipe and then it'll stop the bike. This geezer was trying to do it to me. He was nuts in his head, bruv. He was doing all these crazy faces at me whilst he was doing it. I thought, this geezer's nuts, bruv. He's trying to put his foot on there. Next thing you know, he's looking at it. He wasn't even watching the fucking road. It's a one-way system. He's just looking at me, like laughing and all this shit, doing all this mad shit. And he's gone, boom, straight into a fucking van at like 40, 50 miles an hour, bruv. Boom, straight into it. I just see him fucking, you know what I mean? Anyways, I've gone to my nan's and then, yeah, bruv, I was fucking laughing about it and whatever. And I just phoned up my boy. I said, bruv, I've just been chased by 4 youths, bruv, like, from fucking Finsbury Park all the way to nan's, bruv, like, come meet me. Met my boy and then whatever. Next day, guns arrived. Oh, sweet. I said, who wants it now, bro? I've got the gun. You're saying you're going to shoot up my gaff, you're going to shoot up everything like that. Let's go to war, innit? I'm ready, bro. Everyone shit themselves, innit? They didn't think I was going to go grab a gun, bro, and all this shit. And I told everyone, bro, look, I'm on you, bro. I'm going to shoot everyone, innit? I'm not joking. No one wanted it, bro. So I had the gun for no reason. I didn't even really want the gun, to be honest, you know what I mean? I had the gun there. I just thought, yeah, I bought it for one reason and one reason only, to protect my family, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I didn't buy it for no other reason to be going.
How did you buy it? Did you put it on a credit card or did you pay for it with crypto? What was the...
I paid it with crypto, but I done it at my nan's address.
Right.
Because I know... No, it's Bitcoin, sorry, Bitcoin.
Right, because a lot of the...
Paid it with Bitcoin.
Because a lot of the law enforcement are on the dark web, so you're lucky that you managed to get away with that because they normally turn up.
Funny enough, till you say get away with it. I was actually being watched for a month.
Right.
Bloody old Bill, innit? Tried them. They were watching me for a month to see if I'll do anything with it, innit?
So that it was a sting then.
Yeah. They let it come through the thing, and they were watching me for a whole month.
Fucking good job.
Yeah. They're watching me for a month, bruv. So I had it.
We might have been doing this from the inside.
Yeah, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And I was sitting. I didn't even know at the time I was being watched. Yeah, a whole month I was sitting there. I was trying to get rid of it. No one wanted to buy it, bro. They was shitting themselves. I was like, no, I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm asking big men, do you want to buy it? No, I don't want nothing to do with that. And like shitting themselves, you know what I mean? I think, man, I don't even want this thing, bro.
How did you know that they was watching you then? Or did you find that out later?
I found out later.
Right.
I found out later on. So months gone by of no one's bought it. It's under my bed, bro. I'm sitting there. I remember sitting there in my boxes making a beat to the music that I'm making, and obviously I'm an artist, so
was that so when did that was this the beginning of the music?
Yeah, this, you could say this is sort of the beginning to my music. Yeah. So this is the start of my career, and yeah, so this is sort of the start of my career. This sort of happened, and I was in my room just sitting there making a beat, trying to just do up an instrumental for my song. I get a knock on my door from one of my neighbours. He said, "Oh, you got a phone call, innit? Just someone I know." I'm on the phone, chatting. All right, sweet, whatever. She's gone away. I close the door. I'm talking 1 minute later, she's not back again. But I open the door, her face is a bit weird, you know what I mean? She's like petrified, like she's gone different colour. I'm like, "You alright?" Bruv, as soon as I said, "You alright?" they've come sneaked round the corner, tridents just speared me in my yard, grabbed me by my stomach, hugged me. "You're the fucking guy, get down. Screaming, "Where's the fucking gun?" Like, screaming at me, "Where's the gun, bruv?" I'm like, shit. Fucking hell, bro. I shit myself, bro. I didn't even know what to do, bruv. I'm like, it's under the bed, Like, sweet. Looked under the bed, it's under there. They can't touch it, innit? They gotta wait for, what do you call it? Forensics. They gotta wait for forensics to come grab the gum. So I'm sitting there for about 2 hours waiting for forensics to come.
Right.
They're still holding me by like half an hour. I'm sitting there, they're still holding me. I'm like, bruv, look, I'm not gonna go anywhere. We're sitting in my gaff. Can I just at least have a cigarette or something, bro? You've been holding me for half an hour. I'm pretty sure you're tired. Yeah, I don't know. I was, bruv, look, we're in my house. I'm being genuine. Like, I'm not gonna go anywhere, bro. Like, I'm in my boxes. You think I'm gonna run out of my boxes? You'd be surprised. No. So the geezer was like, yeah, no, just let him go. He's all right. He's sweet. I was like, all right, cool. And then forensics come. They took me in the van, and then yeah, that was it. They took me to Toll Puddle Station.
Right.
Yeah, I thought, I'm fucked, bruv. I just been nicked for a gun, man.
Because no, is it 5 years you normally get for that?
Yeah, 5 years, and then a year every bullet.
Right.
So if you got bullets, they count a year every bullet.
Did you have bullets with it?
Yeah. I had about 10 bullets, bro.
Right.
So now I'm in Toll Puddle. I'm like, fuck, bruv, I'm shitting myself now. I've known I've been snitched for a gun. I'm like, bruv, this is fucked. What am I gonna do, bruv? Like, I'm gonna be in jail, bruv, for like years, bruv, because I'm thinking of the bullets, innit? I'm thinking of the 5 years, sweet, but I'm thinking of the bullets as well. I'm like, bro, this is fucked. I need to get the best lawyer I can think of. Then they let me out on investigation, pending investigation. So they release you on an investigation. I was on that for about 3-4 years, pending investigation, and I was just sitting there for years wondering what's gonna happen, bro. Do you know what I mean? And then one day I'm sitting there thinking it's all gone. I thought I was sweet. Like, it's been like 4 years, bro. I'm sitting there like, yeah, I forgot about it. Do you know what I mean? And one day I get a letter through the door. It's like, yeah, you gotta go to Snaresbrook Crown Court on this date, this time. I'm like, oh my God. I looked at my nan. I'm like, Nan, I gotta go fucking Snaresbrook. Do you know what I mean? And she's like, it's a big place, you know what I mean? It's a big court, you know what I mean? People that go there, they most likely get sentenced and all that. So I had to look for the best lawyer I could find, innit? And I found one, come across him on the internet, and I was like, bro, this is the best one. Ahmed Jakub. Phoned him up, I was like, bro.
Is he from Birmingham?
Yeah.
I've heard of him.
Yeah.
He's famous, isn't he? He's got Lambo.
Yeah. Shout out Ahmed Jakub, man. Big up my guy. So I phoned him up. I was like, bruv, I need your help, man. I've got a mad case on me right now. And I told him my situation. He's like, all right, I'm gonna sort this out. Came down, he didn't even charge me or nothing, bro. He's like, listen, I'm just gonna do this for you, innit? Like,
Right.
I was like, bruv, I appreciate that, bro. Like, you're saving my life right here, bro. Like, this is a big case. And he's like, yeah. Come down to Snaresbrook Crown Court all the way from Birmingham. So, and then he just bust it wide open, bro. Maybe I was on a suspended sentence for about 2.5 years. I was on tag, and
So what was the defence? What was, because normally they just send you to jail. So how did
yeah.
What was the workaround from him?
Bro, do you know what? He was just sitting there just because obviously it was during I'm pretty sure it was during COVID when this happened.
Did he sort of use they threatened to kill you and you bought it basically because you was defending yourself?
Yeah. So I told him exactly what was going on. Well, I said, little certain things. I said a little lie about certain things that I bought it was a mistake and certain things like that, but didn't tell him the full
I pressed the button. I was trying to buy a microphone. I got a 9mm.
Yeah. I was looking through it. I thought I was getting a kosh, but I got a 9mm. But yeah, bruv. And then he defended my part in court, and they just bust my case wide open, Tom, man.
But you got a firearms charge.
Yeah.
But you got a suspended sentence, and then you was on a tag.
Yeah. So there was because of my circumstances and how obviously I was looking for a flat at the time. I was saying I was homeless, you know what I mean? I was this, that. I was just trying to, because you got to sort of, I'm not trying to lie, but you got to sort of make out things are worse than they are in the situation of court and stuff like that. So they take it into consideration, do you know what I mean? So they'd be like, all right, cool, your situation's kind of poorly. You know, we just settle with a suspended sentence and so on and so on, do you know what I mean? Because...
And when they put you on the tag, did you stay with your nan or your mum?
I was in a flat.
Right.
So I actually got a flat then. And then obviously by the time they put it in, and obviously I was on the tag for 2 years, 2.5 years, the same as a suspended sentence. But only thing is, they actually didn't come collect the tag. Every tag person's meant to come cut it off and collect the tag, but no one came. They just left it on my foot. Right. It was over the time, everything like that.
You still got it on now? Have you taken
No.
it off?
No, I've got it at home actually, bruv, in a box. Right. Yeah. I've got the box.
Memento.
Yeah. I've just got it as a memory now, as a trophy. People come in, they're like, have you still got your tag? I'm like, oh, no one come to collect it, do you know what I mean? And it's rare that you have it.
And what was the conditions? Did you have to be indoors by a certain time?
Yeah, bruv. So there's certain times you get on tag, and lucky enough, bruv, I've got the best time. It was 8 till 8, so you got to be in till 8 till 8. Normally people get 6 till 6. No, mine was 9 till 9, bruv.
Right.
So I was out quite late, do you know what I mean? People have to go in by 7, by 6, 5, like mad times, bro. I actually got 9 till 9, and people are like, how you got so late on tag, bruv?
Right.
It'd be night time, and people see the tag on my foot, they're like, and it ringing. I'm like, nah, bruv. I'm still out. It's cool, bruv. I've got 9 till 9. They're like, what? I'm seeing other people on tag. They're like, what time's your tag? I'm like, 9 till 9, bruv.
So you had a tag off, basically.
Yeah, bruv. Tag off with a lot of people, bruv. It was mad.
I mean, at that point, was that a calling card for you to sort of stop behaving badly, or
nah, bruv.
Or
I sort of carried on, man. I was sort of doing a bit more madnesses and that. Do you know what I mean? I'll tell you a funny story here, to with the police. I was with my godbrother one day, innit? I was, because you're not allowed pillars, like it's called a pillion passenger or something like that on a moped, innit? If you're not allowed them, innit? If you have an L plate.
Right.
And I was on an L plate back then, innit? So I told my godbrother, come, let's jump on the back, innit? When you're going down the road, I'm going to go meet my friend, innit? Go drop him a couple of stuff, innit?
Right.
He's like, no, you sure, bro? I was like, yeah, sweet, bro. Jumped on the back, he had no helmet, innit? And it was his hood off, innit? We're driving down this one road straight down Tufnell Park, innit? Tufnell Park Road, straight up, and next to Ackland Burley, Ingester. I was meeting some kid in Ingester. So I drove all the way down there. As soon as I got past Tufnell Park, I didn't even know we was being watched by CID, innit?
Right.
So drove past them, they followed us without me knowing, innit? I was just being silly driving around. And they followed us now. So I've parked up, I've seen my friend, he's come out. But I've noticed the car come up this hill and I've seen it and I was like, bro, I think that's CID, you know? He's like, nah, I don't think it. I was like, bruv, I know a car. I know CID when I see it, bro.
Right.
I CID, mate. He's like, oh, yeah, sweet. All right, we got to get out of it. And I was like, cool, we jump on the back, let's go. Bruv, as soon as I said that.
I want to say a huge thanks to our sponsors, Fragrance du Bois. Now, for those of you that don't know about Fragrance du Bois, where have you been? It is one of the leading luxury fragrances, only available in Harrods, Selfridges and Neiman Marcus in New York. They've got so many different fragrances for men, for women. All of the fragrances are unisex, so make sure you get involved and sample the delights of Fragrance du Bois. For all the Criminal Connection podcast crew, we've got a special discount for you. 10% off. All you need to do when you click on the link below and choose your luxury fragrance is to put in CCPOD10 for the 10% discount.
They've parked up and jumped out. I didn't even see them at all, bruv. I'm driving at like fucking 20, 30 miles an hour down this alleyway trying to get out. One of them's jumped out. Hey, stop. Before I could even slow down or anything, he's gone straight over my bike, bruv. And we've skidded. Come off.
Him over.
Yeah. I bet, bruv, he's gone flying over my bike, bruv. And bruv, Jordan, you know this, bro. You know this story, bro, Jordan. So he's gone flying over the bike. I'm like, bro, we crashed. And one of them sprayed DNA tracer on us. And the DNA tracer is sort of something, if you spray it on your clothes,
Right.
they can trace you later on in life, innit? So if you get into another crime and they nick you, they can trace you back to another crime. So, oh yeah, he was at that, something. Do you know what I mean? He's already been through it.
So it's like.
So if you get away.
So it's like a spray that sticks to your clothes. I've never even heard of that.
Yeah. There's a DNA tracer they use now. So if you ever get away, so if you notice, you ever get nicked, a lot of people when they get nicked, they have to go under this UV light.
Right.
When you go into cells or before you get checked in, you got to go under this UV light when you get walked into the station. That UV light is for the DNA tracer.
Right.
So they spray that on your clothes, and then when you get into another crime or they grab you and they take you back to station, and you see that on your clothes, they know you've been into another crime or you've been.
Does it
and you
actually
got
tell
away.
them what crime it was as well?
No, it just sort of tells you like, right, he's been and he's got away,
He's
sort
a
of thing.
wrong
Yeah. he's been in one, he's been sprayed, but obviously, and he's got away in it. So
if you commit a crime,
Yeah.
and you get, I mean, did you know they sprayed you?
they sprayed it all in my face, bruv. Like I had my helmet open.
But what I'm saying is, once they've sprayed you,
Yeah.
you have to then just lose your clothes.
Yeah, you got to throw it, bruv. Like, it stains your clothes. You cannot get it out. My nan tried to wash it 1,000 times, bruv. She could not get it out. I'm telling
Did
you.
it sting your eyes when they sprayed you in the face or not?
No, it didn't even hurt, bro. It just felt like water. Like it sprayed in my face. And my brother thought I got maced, didn't it? He's my godbrother. He's like, oh, he got maced. And we crashed. And then they've just jumped on us, started whacking us with their coshes, hitting us in the neck and everything, bruv. And got us up, whatever. Oh, yeah, we see you driving, you're not allowed pilling in passengers. And because they fucked us up proper, bruv, yeah,
Right.
they just let us go. Like, they battered us, and I mean battered us.
I mean, normally the police don't do that now, do
Nah,
they?
they don't do that no more, bruv. And I was surprised
Those were
because
the good old days.
yeah, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And, bruv, I was surprised that they just battered us, let us go, bruv. But it was behind a block of flats where no one could see us. Do you know what I mean? So it's like in an alleyway, so no one could see us.
How long ago was that?
This was 8 years ago now, Tell.
Wow, brutality still existed 8 years ago.
Oh, bruv, Tell, I'm telling you, bruv, it still exists, man. But just, you know what I mean? Certain cases, but yeah, but I was a menace on bikes, man. That's why I had to stop driving them, bro. Because I was an adrenaline junkie, Tell.
Right.
I used to love the speed. I used to love going fucking 100 miles an
Menace
hour.
to society.
I was like the daredevil, bruv. Do you know the daredevil? Yeah, I was like him on the bikes, bruv. Yeah, I used to just drive around like the daredevil, 100 miles an hour, flying through lights, through. Police couldn't even. I was a lot of police chases. I'll tell you, this one police chase I was in, bruv. It's funny. I was just driving down this road one day on a little 50cc bike, innit? It was a little two-stroke, innit? CW50. I was driving down the road one day. The bike was torn to bits, like I had all parts coming off it. But it was my little beauty, you know what I mean? I loved it, bruv. And I forgot to renew the CBT on it. No, not the CBT, the MOT, sorry. I forgot to renew the MOT on it. And I'm just driving down the road one day. I was right next to my dad's. And there you got a Grove. Driving down the road now, I'm literally right next to Agar Grove Estate. This car's pulled up, CID's pulled up behind me, but there's bare traffic, so I didn't even notice for me, innit? So I'm just pulling over to the left, like, just trying to scooch over. He's pulled over to the left as well, but right behind me, I'm like, oh shit. Let me go left on this road, innit? So let me just go around there. Pulled left on the road. He's pulled left on the road. I'm like, for fuck's sake, bro. Like, I think it was my first police chase I was in as a kid. Right. On a proper bike. And yeah, he's chasing me down Eagle Grove now. I'm on a 50cc bike, innit? And right. AMPR. Just down the road, and I'm driving on pavements trying to get away. I've drove into Eagle Grove Estate. As soon as I was about to drive in there, another police car's pulled up. I'm like, fuck. Drove in the estate now. As I pulled in, I've just fucking threw the bike, just threw it. And it just landed in some bush. And I've jumped behind a bin and I've just hid there. And I remember sitting there, I'm laying on the floor the whole time. And I remember a police van coming in, like a big one. And I could hear the noise of the engine running. I was like, oh shit, yeah, it's there. It's gone away now, but I didn't even realize. So a Tesco's van's pulled up, but it makes the same noise, the engine, right. Innit? So I'm sitting there on the floor thinking it's the bully van, just sitting there, the police van. Yeah, we call them bully vans, innit, for people that know. We call them bully vans. They bully us, you know what I mean? Anyways, I'm sitting there laying on the floor till on my stomach. I'm like, oh, bro, what am I gonna do, bro? They're just waiting there. How am I gonna get up and go, bro? I need to get my bike. I've left my keys to the house, everything in the bike. I didn't even take the keys out. I'm sitting, I'm like, thinking, bro, I took the chance. I was like, you know what? Let me just jump up and look just to see where they are. It's just because I couldn't even hear nothing. Like, I couldn't hear no one speaking for a little while. I was all right, cool. I'm gonna take the chance to look up. I looked up, no one's there. I'm like, I looked to the left. It's a fucking Tesco's van. I'm like, for fuck's sake, bro. Like, I was sitting there for 45 minutes on my stomach, thinking it was a police van. Right. The whole time it was a Tesco's van. So I fucking, the whole time it was a Tesco's van. I've walked out and I've seen my bike still there. They didn't even bother taking my bike or nothing, bro. They were just looking for me. I've jumped back on my bike, seen it still in the bush, run. It was still running, bro. Like, dun, 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 dun. It didn't even cut out, still running clean. Took it out of the bush, drove out of Eagle Grove Estate, back onto Camden Road, back to go up down Holloway. 5 minutes later, I'm parked up at the lights, Holloway prison on my left, for women. The women's prison. I'm parked up on the left. There's fucking police cars come up. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm not gonna look at them. Just gonna sit here normally, innit? Sat there. They just drove around on the island. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, bro, they're on me, bro. Like, I can't go nowhere, bro. Like, this is like 5 minutes after I've just come out of the estate for waiting 45 minutes on the fucking floor. Come out now, anyways. Gone down Holloway Road because obviously there's that road and then there's the opposite one, innit? So I've gone down the opposite side. Right. Down CNI College. Jumped in one of the estates. Driving. I've seen them go down the opposite way. I'm fucking revving it around and then next thing you know, I'm in a fucking helicopter, bro. Drove up now, I'm near the church.
Sounds like fucking Grand Theft Auto.
Bruv, it was like Grand Theft Auto, bruv. I'm telling you, because the helicopter's out now. I'm on a little 50cc bike. I'm like, fuck. Come out. I remember driving up. It's like near Market Estate, but it's I can't remember, Hyde Village. I'm at Hyde Village, going up there. I've turned right to come onto fucking Camden Road again, bruv. They've got a blockage of fucking like 4 cars, like blocking the road, innit? A helicopter on top of me. They've obviously got Fed cars behind me trying to chase me up. I'm like, fuck, bruv. Done a UE, gone back up, gone down the runway system down Brecknock Road, and then fucking parked it up right outside my nan's. And then, bruv, I don't even know how I got away with it, bruv. But the helicopter didn't even see me go down fucking Brecknock Road, the one-way system, because I'm supposed it's like a proper narrow street and tight. And I've gone into Hilltop Estate, parked up the bike, sorry, what am I talking about? Parked up the bike, got into my nan's. I'm sitting there telling my nan the whole story. She said, you fucking idiot, what are you doing? I don't know, like, it's just over MOT, nan. Like, all this over MOT. So people now you know to go renew your MOT. Don't be driving around with no MOT because stuff like that can happen.
I mean, it's fun, isn't it? Like, you've got all that on you for an MOT.
Yeah, just for MOT, told. Do you know what I mean? And shit like that. So yeah, and that was just like around 16, 17 and all that bollocks. So and then yeah, bruv, like going into obviously my late 20s, and I'll say early 20s, sorry. going into my early 20s is when the adult problems started occurring and shit like that, and then getting in problems with people trying to fucking kill me and shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, I had people trying to take my life, bro. Like, and this is when mental health hit me really bad as well. This is when
So when you say people trying to take life, in what way? People were trying to stab you, or was they threatening you?
Yeah, bruv. Like, so I've been shot and I've been stabbed, innit? So I've had problems of numerous estates. I'm not gonna go on and start saying the estates, but I'll just say Northwest I've had the problems with, you know. I'm just a North guy, but Northwest people I've had problems with a long time.
Because for people that are watching or listening to this, they might not know what London's like.
Yeah.
When you're in the hood, and obviously the postcode thing is a big thing, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I wasn't really a part of a gang, to be honest. I wasn't none of that postcode stuff, but to a lot of people, all this postcode stuff meant a lot to them. Do you know what I mean? They'd be doing this postcode wars and all this shit, and I wasn't a part of that. Do you know what I mean? I was just about making my money.
Right.
But people just wanted to, you know, stop what I was doing. They wanted to, because I was taking all their customers. I was doing everything like that. Do you know what I mean? I was one of the biggest, I would say the biggest shotter in Islington. I didn't see no one taking over my competition. I didn't see no one overheading me, so
right.
I was the bigger, you know what I mean? But yeah, growing up in Islington, a lot of people don't know what it's like having to dodge all that shit, do you know what I mean? Dodge the gang life, dodge all that shit. I got caught up in it, don't get me wrong. I was with a few people that tried to get me in a gang and I was around certain people like that. I was around them. But I'd never join in that group. I'd never be like, yeah, I'm banging for this area. I'm doing that, doing this.
Why was that? Just because you didn't see any value in it, or because you wanted to do?
Yeah, bruv, do you know what it was? I didn't see the value in money in it. Do you know what I mean? Because half the time, people are sitting on the block, sitting there smoking weed, getting drunk, doing whatever, just fucking around. Do you know what I mean? I want about that life. I wanted to just be active 24/7, bruv, on my bike, making money. That's all I wanted, bruv. That's all I ever dreamed of doing, bruv. I didn't see I just wanted to be the biggest of the biggest, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, a lot of things got in the way, bruv. A lot of people, a lot of haters. And yeah, numerous of times I've had my life tried to be taken, bruv. So, yeah, I've been stabbed in my leg. I've been shot in my stomach. So.
And was that just someone just walking up to you and just doing it, or did?
Yeah, so I've been actually, so people that I've had problems with, I've never had a one-on-one fight though. People can't have, I have had one-on-one fights and I've always knocked the fucking person out.
Right.
But half the time, or majority of the time, 99% of the time, people try to roll on you in groups, innit? Yeah. They don't want to fight you on one-on-one, do you know what I mean? There's no such thing as a scrap nowadays, bro. Right. Do you know what I mean? No one scraps. You say to people, well, let's have a scrap.
I've actually seen some really bad videos of people scrapping, and they're fucking 6 or 7 geezers with fucking looks like machetes or zombie knives, and they're just chopping each other to pieces.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is now, bruv. Like, people just killing each other. These kids are stabbing each other up, bruv. It's silly shit. Do you know what I mean? But that's exactly what the situation was with me. I was out one day with my brother, one of my close friends, and it was in Hilltop Lane. And I was walking up, and one of them said my government name because they'd known me a long time, innit? Oh, is that, you know what I mean? Started pulling out knives, bruv. I was like, fuck. I don't walk around with knives or none of that shit, you know what I mean? I like to just punch people, that's why. You know what I mean?
You got your knuckle dusters on.
Got my legal knuckle dusters, you know what I mean? I got my legal knuckle dusters on, so, you know what I mean? I love to have a scrap, bruv, but people don't scrap nowadays, like I said, so these are pulling out knives, I'm like, I said to my guy, bruv, you got keep it moving, innit? I got to deal with these, innit? Like, just go in there. Like, you got nothing to do with this anyway, so just go in. I'm telling them leave. Nah, I'm staying. It's cool. Yeah, I'm pulling out knives. I'm like, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, but we gotta go in there. Like, this is gonna get heavy, bro. Like, I'm gonna get stabbed up here, innit? So you gotta run when I say run, bro. Yeah. Cut out. So I said, run. My man's like, right, bro. My man didn't even run, bro. I started running. I cut through all of them, and my nan could be a witness to this as well, because I come into her. my whole jacket was sliced open at the back, innit? Right. So one of them sliced man at the back. So I'm dodging through all. I don't even know how I did it, though. I dodged through all of them, like jumped from side to side, like doing some mad sort of fucking
parkour business.
Yeah, bruv, some mad parkour shit, bruv. And yeah, one of them's gone to fucking try to slice my back open, but just got my jacket because I'd done a little jump just like that.
Right.
I jumped forward. And I just started running, but I dropped my keys on the floor. My house keys. I was like, fuck's sake, bruv. But luckily they didn't know where I live, so they couldn't even find the door. But I dropped my house keys on the floor, went to go back for it. Do you know what I mean? To swing straight at me. Nearly like, do you know what I mean? If I was to go any closer, my man cut my face, or he would have just sliced my whole face up because I went to grab him and my face was down like that. So he took my whole eye out, took my face. Do you know what I mean? I just jumped back, just pinged it back to my house. I sat inside, I just told my nan, I'm sitting there laughing with adrenaline trailing him, bro. I'm sitting there laughing, telling my nan the whole story. She's like, bro, you need to sit inside, chill out now, don't go outside. Do you know what I mean? People looking for you, innit? And yeah, numerous of times that's happened to me, bro. Do you know what I mean? People just in groups, you know what I mean, try to catch me lacking, but I eventually find them all one by one. You know what I mean? I'll eventually find all of them, and I did. I found all of them one by one throughout the years, and I've pennied all of them.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? I've pennied all of them. So
so people know what penny means.
Just knocking them out, having a scrap with them, innit? Like, I don't, do you know what I mean? I'd just rather just sit there like, cool, you're on your own now. You ain't got no people with you, your little friends, your little boyfriends to come protect you, you know what I mean? I'll see them, what's going on now, bro? Whack, smack them out, bro, and then they just lay that. None of them, you know what I mean? They shit themselves when they're on their ones, but when they're with their fucking boy, it's like hyenas, isn't it?
Right.
Do you know what I mean? They're brave when they're in groups, but when they're on their own, they shit themselves, bro.
And when did you get stabbed in the leg then? When was that?
I was in Canterlow's Park. I don't know if you've heard of Canterlow's Park. It's on Camden Road. Right. It's just skateboard park, innit? Right. Yeah, football pitch, skateboard park, whatever. It's a big football pitch in there, innit? Like a big, people rent it out. You can go rent it out and all that stuff. But there's a little park, a little back bit at the where people sit. There's like benches and it's like a greenery area. People play, they do like little festivals there and stuff like that. But I was there anyways with one of my boys, and I remember sitting there with a couple girls. Yeah, there was a couple girls. They was all drinking. I don't really drink, to be honest. When I drink, I get drunk so fast, bro. Do you know what I mean? I get drunk, I'm wasted, bro. I'm gone. Right. But I don't drink like that. So I remember sitting in the park. I was drinking with a couple girls, one of my brethrens, and then his brethrens, you know what I mean? And this is in their local area, innit? The Canterlow's area sort of thing. It's just their local area. I'm sitting there. They've all come. There's a group of like 15 of them, brother. And we're only here. There's only like 6 of us, you know what I mean? And there's girls, you know what I mean? Including girls, 6 of us. And they've all come over and and look, trying to just, you know what I mean, see what's going on. But one of them's recognized me, innit? Hey, that's Thingy, you know, and yo, you're Thingy, innit? Like, yeah, that's me, bro. Yeah, all right, cool, One of them's come out of the blue, behind one of them, so, straight in my leg. I'm like, fuck, I didn't even realize because I'm drunk, innit? I'm like, fuck. Looking at what the fuck? It just starts pouring up. I'm like, I can't even move, like, because I'm drunk, innit? Like, I thought, like, it just sort of shocked me, innit? My boys are trying to get me up and stuff, innit? Trying to move me out of the way and all this shit. The girls are screaming, this, that, trying to stop it, trying to get involved, because they know these boys as well, the girls, innit? It was all like school kids that we all know. We went to school, banged the gang around together. Everyone knows each other, but I don't really know them like that. Right. So one was stabbing my leg. Everyone's bugging out, everyone's screaming, whatever. My boy just got me on the fucking thing and I'm hopping away with him, sort of thing, just trying to fucking get away with it. I've gone out of the back road. I've gone down, where is it? Gone up to Toriano Estate, walking out of Toriano Estate, and I'm there, and I'm just sitting there laying on one of the fucking things in Toriano, just sitting there, bro. One of my boys called an ambulance, and yeah, man, I went to the fucking Whittington Hospital, and then, yeah, bro, fucking stitched me up there. I was still drunk out of my face, bro, do you know what I mean? I was still drunk, and what they do is the police normally get involved, innit? But normally, what happens is the police get involved. They all ask you questions what happened when there's been a stabbing, innit? Every time there's been a stabbing, the police always have to get involved, innit? Asking me questions. I'm like, I don't know who this person is. Drunk, whatever. You can see I'm drunk, innit? I'm and I'm just saying, all right, cool. because you're intoxicated, gonna have to interview it again tomorrow. I have to come back tomorrow. Next day they've come back, interviewing, talking to me and all this shit. So I don't know who it is, don't know who it is. And then this, you know what I mean, you could just leave it like that, bruv. You know what I mean? It's right, you don't know who it is and that's it, bruv. He's, you know what I mean? I ain't no snitch, bruv. I ain't gonna be sitting there like, oh yeah, it was this guy, it's that guy. No, bruv, you know what I mean? I'm a man, bruv, you know what I mean? I don't do all that bollocks, bruv, so it's what it is, innit?
Yeah, and then when you got shot, what happened with that?
This was in Cricklewood. I was with this is a bad example of just don't sit around gangs, bruv. Don't sit around it, bruv. Like, and this is like sort of a gang sort of thing called PBP, GCS. So PBP stands for paper before pussy. It's a thing back in the day.
I like that. That's a good name for a gang. What gang are you in? I'm in the was it?
Paper before pussy.
Paper before pussy gang.
You know what I mean? And then there was a GCS Ghost City Squad. So I was a part of this. Well, not a part. Like, you know what I mean? I was rocking around with this GCS group, and obviously the paper.
Did you ever think about the going to the other one, because the other one's got a cooler name?
Yeah, I thought about it. I was like, yeah, that guy's got a cool name, man. But yeah, bruv, I wasn't really involved in that sort of lifestyle. Do you know what I mean? I was just calling with a couple of people that was there, and long story short, it was all like I can't remember the area, the name of it, but if you know in Cricklewood, there's this main football pitch. I just can't remember the name of it, but it's got greenery outside. It's just there's a main football pitch that everyone knows,
right?
And yeah, it's got greenery around it and it's got flats around it, innit? Now that's all I can remember, innit, about that area. That was like the first time I went there, and last time I went there. So that was like the first time I went to Cricklewood, and then we're all sitting around. And then it was like a summer hot day. I remember it was summer, everyone was around. It was barbecues, a lot, bro. It was sweet. This fucking car kept driving around this estate. Kept driving around, but stopping every, you know what I mean? And just sat there for a bit, innit, and wait. So I think it was scoping out the people, trying to see who was there. I'm pretty sure, it was just trying to wait for someone, and obviously I got caught up in the mix of it. It wasn't directly aimed at me, innit? Do you know what I mean? But
I do say you've got to be careful who you
yeah, bruv. Yeah, exactly, bruv. Do you know what I mean? But I got caught up in the mix of it. So this car's driving around. Let shots, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Like, if it was 20 minutes within the car driving around, the car just bop, drove off, gone. People just sitting there, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, and yeah, bruv. I didn't even realize this. Like, didn't even fucking fully go in my stomach, bro. It's like a little. Do you know what I mean?
Was it a 2-2 or was it an air pistol bullet?
No, it was an actual fucking bullet, bruv. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't no what you call BB guns or airsoft rifles. It wasn't none of that. It was an actual proper bullet, bruv. Like, I was fucked. They had to remove one of my ribs as well. I've got one rib missing here at the bottom. They had to remove it, innit? Shattered. So yeah, that happened. So yeah, it didn't go fully in me, though. It's like a Marvin Herbert story.
Right.
Yeah, big up Marvin Herbert, big up Anks all the time. Yeah. So it stopped, sort of like a halfway point,
right,
in my ribs. It's like I had to steel ribs or something, bro. Right. It just went boom, hit me in my ribs, but it stuck halfway in my skin inside me. So they was able to pop it out straight away. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think that ricocheted or something? Cause
it might have been ricocheted, yeah. Might have been, because obviously, boom, straight in. Do you know what I mean? But they was taking it out. I remember them taking it out, whatever, and all that shit.
Did you take that away?
No, I didn't take it as a souvenir.
Tag, you know?
Yeah, put it. Souvenir, a little trophy, like a little silver bullet trophy, bruv. Yeah, bruv. But no, I didn't take that away, man. I was drunk out of my face, innit? Do you know what I mean? It's another example why I don't drink, bro. Because every time I drink, something bad happens. You know what I mean? And I don't drink no more.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We put a vodka in that Red Bull.
Oh shit! Something bad's gonna happen, Something bad's gonna happen here, mate.
And you know, after that, obviously you didn't go back to cricket because you didn't fancy getting shot.
Yeah. I stopped hanging around with them people from that day, bro. I was like, you know what? I'm cutting them people off, bro. Like, they're gonna get me killed, bro. Like, that's the first time I've gone Cricklewood.
Right.
First time I go in there, I get fucking caught up in a fucking shootout. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, bro, I'm not going there again. You're nuts. People ask me to go there. I'm like, you're nuts, bro. I'm never going there again. Yeah, and
I got Hollywood, but not Cricklewood.
Yeah, exactly, bruv. Yeah. Never again, bruv. Yeah, man, obviously stuff from there, just wild stuff just happens after that, bro. Like, obviously I got into the music, but obviously my mental health started spiraling out of control, innit? Because obviously stuff that happens causes PTSD later on in life. Do you know what I mean? I didn't really know about that. Do you know what I mean? I didn't know about PTSD, mental health and all that shit. Do you know what I mean? I didn't really...
When would you say you was aware of it? Did you just start feeling like really low?
Yeah, bruv. Like I'd be sitting there daydreaming, like, and I'd be picturing it happening. Like, I'd be waking up in cold sweats and shit, waking up panic attacks and stuff like this, and then I'd be daydreaming about it. Then I started getting more paranoid to even go out the door toe. Do you know what I mean?
Was you actually taking drugs at the time or not? Or was you just...
No, bruv. You know, it's obviously I'd done a bit of sniffing that when I was selling the Charlie. Right. But I wasn't really sniffing that. It's only like now and then.
Yeah, no, I didn't know whether, because sometimes...
Yeah.
And again, I'm not a fucking expert.
Yeah.
Sometimes, obviously, if people are taking drugs and they do go through traumatic things, it does seem to amplify.
Of course, yeah.
Because obviously they're on the highs and lows because they're on the drugs, then they're not on the drugs. And with all that shit, it pulls them down. But it just pulls you down just through the PTSD side of it.
Yeah, exactly, bruv. Yeah. So you could say sort of like that, yeah. But with me, it was a different case, man. It just hit me out of nowhere, bruv. One day I woke up and I'm like, why am I feeling like this, bruv? And I just went with it for about a year till. Right. I didn't bother seeking help. I didn't bother, you know what I mean? I didn't know what was going on with me, bruv. And I was losing friends. I was losing people around me because I was snapping at them. I was this, I was that. Because I didn't know what was wrong with me, bruv. I had these mad anger issues coming across now. Like really bad anger issues coming, and I didn't even know how to control it, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And then my anger's getting bad. I'm getting bad. My mental health spiraling out of control. I didn't know how to control myself, though. I was going nuts. I thought I was going insane, bruv. Then my family are like, you need to seek help, bruv. Like this is bad. Like the way you're going on and the way, do you know what I mean? All these I'm getting daydream thoughts. I'll be sitting there spaced out. Right. Snap me back into reality because I'm daydreaming about what's been going on. I didn't think that could ever happen, do you know what I mean? I just thought, it's certain people, but it hit me out of nowhere. So I seeked help, innit? I started asking people for help. I was like, listen, I need help, bro. Then he ended up putting me on meds. Right. All this different medication, bro. Like, without even having to go through getting diagnosed and all this.
Did you actually see a counsellor or was it just a doctor?
It was a doctor at first.
Right.
And then they're just like, yeah, I'll put you on this to see how you go. Do you know what I mean? And half of the time they put you on the wrong medication, bruv. And they put me on the wrong medication. Made me worse.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I mean, I know lots of people that have had Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, depression, like all different things. And they've been prescribed the wrong stuff.
Yeah.
And, you know, again, I'm not an expert in these matters, but there is a company called Betterhelp. I don't know if you've heard of them.
I've heard of Betterhelp. Yeah. So they do Better Lives and Betterhelp and stuff like that.
It's all online. And what I like about what they do is they've made, mental health counselling, people that are low, people that are depressed. They actually can treat them online. So literally, if you're busy, you can literally just go on, fill out the form, tell them, this is what my problems are, and then they match you up with a doctor. You then have a Zoom with them when it suits you. And I think there's something about a Zoom where if I Zoomed you, it wouldn't feel real. So I'm more likely to open up to you and tell you shit that I wouldn't probably say to your face.
100%.
So I think it gives you that, you can really let it go.
Yeah.
And I think if you don't like the person you've been assigned, you can just switch. Right? Now, obviously, in extreme cases, they will say you need medication.
Yeah.
But I think initially, exercise, trying to be positive every day,
100%,
and talking
gym.
to somebody.
Yeah.
Those three things
100%.
will definitely help.
100%.
Right? But you know, but they've only been around. They probably weren't around at that time.
No. I don't think it was around at the time, bro.
And again, you know, you go to the doctor.
Yeah.
I feel a bit low. Have some Prozac.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
You're like, all right, and then
That's it, bro. Yeah. Send you on your way. That's it, bro. Do you know what I mean? Send you off on your way, and that's exactly what they done, bro. Prescribe me medicine.
And then what happened? Like it made you worse.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there thinking it's okay. It feels all right at the start because you're getting this sedated feeling. You're like, all right, I feel a bit better. But in the long run, like a couple of weeks later, you're feeling like shit, bro. Do you know what I mean? Right. So I'm telling them, I don't really feel good on this. So they started adding more on this. Like, all right, I'll give you this one to go with that to sort of, do you know what I mean? And I'm
cocktails.
like, yeah, bro. So in the end, bro, anyone that knows me, I was on 8 different medications, bro. They ended up putting me on 8 different types of meds, bro. And at the time, I didn't know any better. I'm thinking, right, this is going to get me better. Because at the time, I was so bad with the depression, PTSD, anxiety, and all that. I was bouncing off the walls, bro. I was going nuts. I was sitting there thinking the medication's helping me. I'm like, yeah, this is all going to work. It's all going to help out in my favor. Did not do me any favors, though. Just made me 10 times worse. So I just had to sit there and think, bro, what am I going to do, bro? Like, and I sort of found myself within the medication, like being sedated and being all this different type of, do you know what I mean? I was like, all right, cool, if I can able to control it whilst I'm on meds, I can do it without the meds, you know what I mean? So I started trying to practice and stuff like that. So I started just, I was on it for like 4 years, 8 different meds, do you know what I mean? I was like, this has got to go, bro. Like antipsychotics, anti-depression pills, the anti-anxiety pills, like diazepam, zopiclone, thiopin, propanolol, do you know what I mean? All this.
Surprised you couldn't even fucking get out of bed.
Bro, do you know, bro, I couldn't, bro. Half the day, I couldn't even get out of bed till I was sitting there like a zombie. I'd be walking around like, do you know what I mean? And people that, obviously my family, they didn't like seeing that, do you know what I mean? They're like, bro, you're looking like a zombie every day, do you know what I mean? I couldn't see that. Do you know what I mean? I'm thinking I'm looking normal, I'm all right. But my people, they're like, mate, you're looking, you don't look well, bro. Like, you're putting on weight, you're looking like a zombie. Do you know what I mean? All this stuff. So I wasn't listening to the people around me until I started losing people.
Right.
Getting into relationships. Couldn't even hold them down for 6 months to a year, bro. You know what I mean? Losing my girlfriends, my brethrens, because obviously the anger that comes with the medication, obviously the side effects and stuff. And it just, it's not good, bro. I was just losing everyone around me and I was like, where's everyone gone, bro? Everyone's gone. Right. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, you know, like, I've got no one left. Like, I'm on my own here, like. So that's when I realized that, bro, you're on your own now. You got no one. This is because of you. This is like, you need to sort yourself out. So I was like, you know what? I'm sorting myself out, bro. Coming off all this shit. And I just did it without even telling none of the doctors. I just, one day, just threw them all away. I was like, fuck that. Dashed them. And if I would have told the doctors that, you know what I mean? They would have went nuts, bro. So, yeah, I just dashed that, threw that away. And that was that, bro. I didn't touch them again. Don't get me wrong, I had little, because obviously the side effects, and obviously you can get hooked on them, innit?
Right.
So I won't get me wrong, I was a bit hooked on them, but I was able to be strong enough to be like, nah, I'm going to fight this, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Not touch them, not go on any of them again. And I did that, and I ain't touched them since, bruv. So, wow. Yeah, man, I left that all behind. Yeah, I left them all behind now, bruv. Nice one, brother.
And what have you done with the PTSD and the depression side?
So you know what, when I just get depressed, bruv, do you know what I mean? I've just been able to, you find your inner peace eventually. Like, you will find your inner peace and what makes you comfortable, what makes you happy, innit? Like, if you've got a certain show, you got a certain music, you got a certain, right. Do you know what I mean? Comfort of pillows or whatever that makes you happy, bruv. In that type of like mood, or whenever you get depressed or you got anxiety, just put on your comfort, man. That's all I've learned, is just to go into your comfort zone, whatever you love and adore and whatever you treasure, just have that around you, because it's most important, innit, for your mental health, bro. And that's how I learned to conquer it, and just been able to put that aside, and just not put it aside, but put it at rest, and been able to control it. Right. Do you know what I mean? Well, not a lot of people have been able to do that yet, but I found that. And I've been explaining to my boy.
What was your things that
music, bruv. Like music was one of my inner pieces that I had. So that's what I started doing. I was like, right, I'm gonna need to do music now. Like, I started rapping, started doing the music, took it seriously. And that was one of my pieces. I love bikes as well, motorbikes, as you can tell. Right. I was one of the best prolific bike thieves in Islington. But yeah, bruv. Bikes was my inner piece. You go out on a night drive, you know, you're just sitting there, it just releases so much. You know what I mean? You know, yeah, bro, I love a night drive when you're on the bike, just so clear, and you're just clearing your thoughts on the road. You know what I mean? It's a good feeling, man. And family as well. Family's the most important. You gotta have your family around you during them times as well. Not a lot of people obviously have that, or have that life, or have the family around them, but it's really important to have your family around you, bro. Trust me, it's the most important.
And obviously, with your music, a lot of the stuff that I've seen obviously online of you has been in a balaclava. Where did that come from?
Yeah. So
I didn't recognise you when you walked in earlier.
Yeah.
I was like, where's the bally?
This is the unrevealed, this is the unmasked. So yeah, man, privacy reasons. Obviously, I had cases as well that I didn't really want to show because I was talking. Because obviously, your music's is a way of expressing your feelings, expressing your thoughts. Obviously, you say certain things on a track, but not obviously self-snitching or baiting yourself out.
A lot of rap stars.
Yeah. A lot of people just go wild of it. I killed this bloke on so street, and I'm like, bro, Jesus Christ, bro, you just told the old Bill what you're doing, mate. You're mad. Right. Do you know what I mean? But. No, man, I'm just, I sort of just...
I suppose if any of the law enforcement are watching this and then they watch one of your videos and they go,
yeah.
We know who it is now. You can go, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
It was somebody else wearing a balaclava.
Do you know what I mean? The ghost mask is, that's someone else,
Is that what you call it, the ghost mask?
Yeah. I took inspiration off Craig Fairbass, actually.
Right.
Because he was Call of Duty Ghost, didn't it?
Oh,
From
yeah.
MW2, do you remember that?
He wore that thing in the game.
Yeah. So I took obviously inspiration off him. I thought, because obviously all these people in the rap game have got their own sort of personality or character about them.
Right.
I took that sort of ghost sort of mask. I was like, yeah, do you know what I mean? And I've sort of used Craig Fairbrass's voice in between my music, and do you know what I mean? I took inspiration off it, you know what I mean? I thought, yeah, that's been my character since. But obviously cases, I sort of had the mask on during mad cases and stuff like that from the old Bill, and privacy reasons as well. Do you know what I mean? If I'm out on my bird or I'm out on my mum, you know what I mean? I was suffering with paranoia then as well, like with mad PTSD and stuff. So it's like, if someone ran up to me for a picture, or they're like, oh, I reckon, I'd think the opposite. I'd think someone's trying to come up to me.
Oh, stab you or shit.
Yeah. And I just think they're wrong. And then, that's why I sort of kept the mask on for my own peace of mind. You know what I mean? So,
and with the sort of criminal side, the gang life, you've left that behind now.
Yeah, that's all behind me now. That's
so now
all
you're
gone.
just music.
Yeah. I've gone forward now. I'm me and Marvin Herbert. We're sort of trying to deliver a message out to people to avoid that, bruv. Like, and I'm giving people an example about my life as well. Yeah, this is an example of what could happen. Many other people's stories, what could happen to them. So me and Marvin Herbert are just trying to teach the youth now, is to sort of say, yo, that's not the life you want to go down. There's boxing, there's construction, there's music, there's this, there's that, what you can get into now, bruv. And we will help you get into that because we got the networks, we got the connects to build people into that, do you know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to do now, is to spread the message to people, bruv. Just drop that shit out, bruv. Go get a job, go build a music career, go, do you know what I mean? Spread a message or do something positive with your life instead of just wasting it down the drain.
Because what strikes me from what we've said, you know, at 11, you was an entrepreneur, right? You saw an opportunity, you set up your own business basically. And I think if you'd have had a different set of circumstances where you did have your dad around and you were in an environment where you could learn and be guided rather than, like you said, be guided by the wrong influences.
Yeah.
Then, you know, I think if you'd have applied what you did on the street to business, you'd have probably ended up making a lot of money.
100%.
And you probably wouldn't have got stabbed and shot. But do you know
Exactly,
something? The fact you've been through it, you've done it, you've learned from it.
It's maybe the
now-
man I am today,
and now, and now you're going, I'm focused on the music and I'm going to help other people not go down that path.
Exactly, bro.
I think that's admirable.
Yeah, bro.
And,
That's exactly what I'm trying to do, man. It's just
You're sharing the love.
spreading the love, to. That's exactly what I'm trying to do, man. It's just spread a positive message to people. Just like, that's an example, man. Just don't do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm a role model to my brothers at the end of the day as well.
Amazing.
My little brother was obviously going down that path. I didn't want him going down that path, too.
Right.
So the music, when I got into music, he follows my footsteps, innit? My little brothers do as they do, bro. They follow their big brother's footsteps. So my little brother following my footsteps now, and now he's a music artist, and I'm proud of him, man. Do you know what I mean? He's doing so well, bro, and he's grinding every single day. Every day I see something new from him, and it just makes me smile, bro.
So are you collaborating together, or
Yeah. We're like a little duo. Do you know what I mean? Like he's called Younger Trizz. I'm obviously Tee Trizz. Do you know what I mean?
Older Trizz.
Yeah, the older Trizz. So, but one thing that's hit me hard from the day he started music is that the person that inspired me to do this is you. Wow. And that's what's made me carry on doing my music. Do you know what I mean? Because I was gonna give it up as well after I made a certain amount of money, or I was just, do you know what I mean? I thought I'll go get a job later or something. Do you know what I mean? Let me try a job out. But he's made me carry on, man. Doing the music and doing this, that, do you know what I mean? So, but
someone said this to me the other day, and every time I think about it, I think how right he was when he said it. He said, "You never know how close you are to hitting it big. How close
100%.
you can be in that position where you go, you know what, I've had a fucking enough of this.
yeah,
I'm gonna go get a job. I'm gonna do something else." But if you'd have held on just that little bit longer, if you'd have pushed that little bit harder, you could be right up the top.
That's it.
You know, I'm sure Jay-Z, I'm sure, you know, all of the Beyonce, David Beckham, every celebrity you can think of, right? Calvin Harris, whoever.
Yeah.
You know, Nines, whatever artist you can think of that's made it.
Yeah.
You know, they will have all had that self-doubt. They'd have all have had
100%.
that. I'm sure when David Beckham missed that goal and everyone fucking hated him.
Yeah.
And it weren't his fault. You know, he just fucking missed the ball.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
of course, bruv.
But everyone
Everyone's
hated
gonna have
on
that
him for it.
self-doubt, bruv. Yeah.
And he must have been that time, you know, I'm getting fucking hated for missing the fuck. Do you know what? Fuck this. You know, most people would have just given up and gone, fuck, I don't need this shit anymore.
Yeah, it happens
I've got enough
everywhere,
money.
bruv. Yeah.
But he held in, and now he's one of the greatest of all time.
That's it,
so,
bro. Yeah. That's
you know,
it. People are, it's everywhere, told. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's gonna say one time or another, oh, fuck this, man. This ain't working out for me, or I don't see myself getting. You're gonna doubt yourself somehow, way or another. Do you know what I mean? Of
course.
It's only natural, bruv. But do you know what I mean? If you just push yourself as much as you can go, bruv, one day, that one day, bruv, could just be your day. Do you know what I mean? And that's boom, and that's it.
So the advice is, do not give up.
That's it, bro. Don't give up, man. Don't give up, because you never know what's waiting around the corner.
Yeah.
Could be the door that's open into your dreams. So
Winners never quit, quitters never win.
that's it, bro. You ain't gonna get nowhere if you're quitting or you're sitting on your ass doing jack shit. You know what I mean? So if you're out there grinding and you're doing, do you know what I mean? You're gonna get what you deserve, bro.
Yeah,
You're gonna
keep
get your
doing your
flowers,
thing.
bro.
Keep doing your
Yeah,
thing.
so you're gonna get your stripes, bro. That's it, bro.
So what you doing music-wise now? You got any new music coming out?
Yeah, bro, I've got a load of new music coming out. I've got a song called The Godfather's coming out. I've got a song called Dip Splash with Bandoman. I've got a new documentary coming out. I've got a couple of other podcasts coming out. What else we got loading? Yeah, just other than that, bro, we just go studio, we make it happen, we grind, do you know what I mean? And we just spend them hours in the studio just grinding, man. And that's what I'm in it for.
Amazing.
Just grinding hard, bro.
I'm excited to see what happens. I'm looking forward to
Yeah,
hearing
yeah.
The Godfather.
Yeah,
I thought you'd have
yeah.
made a Podfather song.
Not yet, so it's coming,
That's
man.
coming.
That's coming. That's due to come, The Podfather. Watch out for that one. Yeah, man.
But Tee, I've really enjoyed having you on the show.
Thank you, brother.
Thank
Been a
you
pleasure.
for joining us and sharing your life with us.
Thank you, brother.
I mean, you know, you've had a crazy life, and I suppose you got to thank your lucky stars that you're not in jail or dead. So
That's it, brother. I gotta be grateful for where I am today. You know what I mean? And I'm humble and grateful for exactly what position I'm in today, man. So,
well, Tee, thank you for coming on, brother.
so
Thank you.
pleasure.
Thanks for letting us unmask you and unveil you to the
no,
world.
that's it, bro. First time people see me unmasked. Enjoy it, people. Enjoy it.
Thanks for tuning in to the Criminal Connection podcast. Tee Trizz, what an interesting guest and what a crazy life he's had. Make sure you tune in next week. We've got another amazing guest, and I will see you on the other side.